Hello. This is a quick video to show you how you can use TechSmith's Screencast.com website to record, upload, and stream a screencast very, very quickly. So you can see I'm on my Screencast dashboard. And in the upper right hand corner here, you can see that there is the launch the video recorder. And then behind this, you can see I have my application open. So this is just kind of a quick run through, a simulation of how you might do a walkthrough of your application. When you actually do a walkthrough of your application, please make sure that you pay attention to the rubric and include everything that you need to include in that. I'm just going to do a really shortened version to show you how to record it. So let's go back to, let's go back to our screencast. I lost it right there. There we go. I'm going to shrink this down. And so what I'll do now is to launch the screencast recorder. And I'll kind of manually load that in. And one of the things to note is to make sure that you have your audio recording. At least on my computer by default, this thing is set to no. So make sure that you're recording your audio. You can decide if you want to record your cursor or not. It's usually kind of helpful to be able to point that out. So go ahead and click on the capture button. And if you come down here to the right hand side, you're going to see it's going to say, okay, what kind of a capture do you want? Do you want to capture an image or actually capture a video recording? We're going to click on video recording, and by default the mic is on and the camera is on. You're not seeing anything in the camera because I actually have my camera covered up by default. So anyways, I'm going to switch from camera to no camera. That should take me back to the screen here. And so at this point, I'm just about ready to kind of start recording my video walkthrough. And so what I'm going to do is to click on this record button, and then quickly I'll just kind of close this up and I'll go back to my Visual Studio application and do the walkthrough. So let's go ahead and click on record. It's going to count down. And then I'll go back here. Okay, so my name is John Vilas, and this is my video walkthrough of my first project in the programming class. And you can see it's the conversation. So I'm going to go ahead and run it really quickly. And you probably have already seen this. So what I'll do is I'll just say my name is Fred, and I'll very quickly do you like to ski? And Fred will just say no, and that'll get us out of the application because you don't really need to see the application. And so we're now back. And at this point, after you've kind of walked through and demoed your actual application, you can take some time and highlight some code that was particularly unique or particularly useful, so code that you were proud of. Also take some time if you want and show some code that was maybe problematic and that you had to work through and talk about how you resolve those issues. And also, there may be some issues that you haven't resolved in this application. Take this as an opportunity to show that to me also. Now, just a caveat, as long as we're talking about this, make sure that you don't say, and here I was looking at some code here, and let me see, where was that code? So do a little preparation. In other words, what I'm saying here is don't roll up and down very quickly and make your viewer dizzy. Know where you want to go, which pieces of code that you want to show, and then get to them, and then don't move the screen as you talk about them. Okay, so assuming at this point you've kind of completed your video walkthrough, you can kind of come down here to the right-hand side. It'll say pause. And now we have a choice. We can continue recording again, so we can kind of do some things. We could turn mics on and off, or the camera and that. And then continue recording, or we can click the stop button. So assuming that we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and click the stop button.
And then I'll go back here.
And okay, now you're hearing myself.
My name is John Vilas.
So it'll give you a little bit of a preview. And at this point, click on upload. and it's going to upload. Hopefully that was short enough. It shouldn't take too long. It didn't. So it says I'm done uploading. It should bring me back. And so there I am. If you want to, at this point, you could certainly click on it. And again,
And then
hear
I'll go
me
back
again.
here. Okay, so
So I'll go ahead and pause that. Okay. All right. So at this point, it's been uploaded. And if we wanted to, we could go back to our dashboard and refresh. And if we did that right, it's sitting right here. And I actually like to work on it in my dashboard. So what I'm going to do at this point is this is kind of where it was demonstrated. It was kind of showing me that I had uploaded it and I could kind of take a look at it in that. I'm going to go ahead and close that up. I'm going to close this tab up, and this was the tab that was basically opened up when we decided to launch our recorder. So now I'm back at my dashboard and I've recorded my video walkthrough. And at this point, I've got a couple options. Okay, I can download it if I wanted to do that. Let's just click on the edit button right here and see. And so at this point, what I would suggest to you is that maybe you give this a reasonable title. So like CIT 110, and you could say um, Mission 1, Project. Oops, doesn't like that character, so we can't use that character. Project the Conversation. Okay. And then go ahead and save that. All right. And so at this point, we can click on Share this item. And you're going to see that there is some code. So I should say that the code is below it for embedding. So you're going to see that there's a link. This is the link that I want you to upload to Moodle. And then I'll be able to click on that link and actually see the video that you recorded. So there you have it. Very, very quick way to launch a recorder and have it record a walkthrough of your code, have it store it, upload it to, in this case, screencast.com, and quickly snag a link to submit to Moodle. So if you have any questions, get with me as soon as possible. Otherwise, have some fun.